The first thing that I think about, or I think of when I hear the word acne, is probably an acne rocket. When I hear someone say the word acne, it's still very much, it makes me cringe. I hate the word so much. To me it's a very harsh word. It's a harsh, not in the context that it's used necessarily, but harsh in just the way it sounds. I mean, acne sounds like some kind of German war command. My story with acne begins back in 2008, in the Christmas holidays of 2008. I'd just finished year 11. I was going into my final year of school. And I remember I think we went back to school on the Tuesday at the start of year 12. And I remember on the Thursday I started to panic a little bit. I thought, oh crap man, I can't go to school on Tuesday if I've got all these spots on my face. And I remember riding my bike down to the shops, and I don't know how much I spent, but I think I bought every single 48-hour visibly clearer treatment stuff they had there. It never does seem to be visibly clearer in 48 hours, but Tuesday came, and somehow I managed to be able to drag myself off to school. Really, I think that was the first moment where I really didn't want to do something because of the way I was feeling about my skin. It got to the point where in the middle of the year I was not going to school for weeks at a time. No one particularly knew that it was because of the way I was feeling about my skin. It wasn't something that I felt I could talk to anyone about. I was terribly embarrassed, terribly ashamed that it was affecting me so much. It got so bad that I felt I couldn't go to school anymore. So I dropped out of school. I was talking with my mum, I assume, and she had a friend who knew a dermatologist that I could get to see. So I went off to see him, and initially he prescribed me with some creams and different things that were supposedly better than the things you can get from the shops. I tried those for about 2 weeks and just got frustrated because I guess in a way I wanted something that was going to be, well, I guess anyone would say it, I wanted something that was going to be an instant fix. And it seemed like the same old story, same old, do it in the morning, do it in the night, put the creams on, whatever, and nothing seemed to change. Soon after that I went back to the dermatologist and he prescribed me with Accutane. Eventually it got to the point where I had basically perfectly clear skin, which was amazing. It was what I wanted and I had it. The problem was I didn't document the journey from start to finish of how my skin was to begin with and then how it went month by month. So even though looking back on photos and videos after my course of Accutane, at the time I still thought that it was worse than ever. I was feeling very depressed. I wouldn't leave the house for months at a time. I wouldn't look in the mirror for months at a time. I would actually purposely get out of the shower and stand with my back to the mirror just so I didn't have to look at myself. Or another one, I would leave the fan off, the extraction fan in the bathroom when I had a shower, so when I got out of the shower the mirror was completely foggy, so again I couldn't see myself. It's had such a massive effect that at times I didn't want to be around anymore. I mean, I wasn't going anywhere, I wasn't doing anything. Mum was continually hounding me to get a job and to get out of the house, but I felt trapped because I couldn't tell her how much of an effect it was having. Still having. I mean, I'd been on the course of her Accutane. She was looking at me, probably thinking, his skin's perfectly fine now. But for me, it was still something that I was battling with so much. For me, I mean, acne is always playing on my mind. It still plays on my mind today. I think you can probably see a few spots on my face now. And it does play its part in my life still. It still does make me anxious at times and whatever, and I don't think that's going to be a slow, or it's certainly not going to be a quick process. To overcome that, it's going to be long, and it's going to be a matter of building up my confidence again and slowly working through this. I think the important thing though is life is a long journey. It's very hard. I think people who don't have acne can kind of look at someone with acne and say, look, it's fine, like, just get out there and be confident and just almost try and forget that it's there. But I don't feel that it works that way. I think it's never been a matter of being able to forget that it's there. I've locked myself in my room and basically said that I won't do anything until my skin's perfectly clear. And in a way it comes down to doing what you need to do. I think it's very easy to perhaps make brash decisions and think that it's never ever going to get better. It might take a long time for it to get better. It might take a very long time for it to get better. But one day, either it will, or maybe a company will actually make something that does give you visibly clearer skin in 48 hours. But I would hate to see people taking their lives, seeing more people take their lives. I mean, I almost did. And seeing this article on TV where someone actually did, and knowing that there's other people out there who are as well. I think my message is hang in there no matter how long it takes. Hang in there and do what you need to do. Don't let the world and its unrealistic expectations of what we should look like define our life. Stay strong and focus on what makes you, you. I think in a way I need to be grateful for the battles that I've faced with acne, because it's led me to, while tough, obviously, it's led me to endure battles with anxiety and depression. It's led me to find out so much about the charities that are there to support those who are battling with these mental illnesses. And it's given me the opportunity to reach out to others and be a spokesperson for people battling these things, and to connect with people around Australia and in the UK and around the world, and to share my story and to maybe inspire you guys or help you guys in some way. So I do need to be grateful because it's made me who I am. We all have an amazing purpose in this world, and we can all do such amazing things. We just need to stay strong, and we can do this. Yes, we can. So thank you for watching. I know this has been a very different video to the first vlog that I posted a few days ago. Much more serious, much more serious tone in my voice, and I did get a bit emotional. But yeah, no, thank you. Hang in there, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll have more videos coming very soon. Thank you.